Okay, before we do this last example, I just want to remind you of a couple of things. Number one, notice that this is not in the correct format. It's in standard form, where the x and y are on the same side of the equation. We have to rewrite it in slope-intercept form, the y equals mx plus b. So that means I'm going to have to get the y by itself first. Now, once I do that, the other thing I want to remind you of is anytime you multiply or divide by a negative number, when you're dealing with inequalities, the other thing that you have to do is flip the inequality symbol. So I'm going to have to remember to do that in this problem, because if you'll notice, the number in front of the y value is negative. So when I divide to isolate the y, I'm going to have to remember to flip the inequality sign, okay? So once I do that, the next thing I want to talk to you about is this test point thing. The test point is just to make sure that you shade in the correct spot. Now, you can pick greater than shades above the line, less than shades below the line. 99.9% of the time it works. But you always have that one random spot that's going to work for either way. So you just want to be careful and choose a test point if you have a question about which way you should shade, because that should always give you the fail-safe, yes, it's true, so I shade here. No, it's not true, so I shade opposite, okay? I just want to remind you of that before we go to the board and graph our last inequality, okay? Come with me to the board and let's graph.